So coming to you live from the office. I've got a new setup here. I am going to be putting on, for if there's enough interest in this, a live in-person workshop. Okay, so this will be cheap. We're not talking like $500 or $100, right? You're gonna, it's gonna be worth the cost of admission and worth the price of admission. So I'm thinking about coming up with a live in-person workshop of a. We did this over a 3-day Zoom virtual event, and now the next thing would be live. Okay, so here's what it is, and you can let me know if you'd like to attend. You can send me a private message. You can leave your details below in the chat. So what it is going to be a 2-day workshop live in person here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's in the southern United States. And so what's going to happen at this workshop is we would be there to work. Okay, this will not be a bunch of content. This would be me showing you how to sell anything from $500 products to $5,000, $7,000 high end products and services through 2 channels. Those channel number 1 is email, right? And channel number 2 is text messages. Usually what we do is we also use social media to get people to raise their hand and say, I'm interested in whatever you have. And then we do this thing where we use email and text message follow-ups to put them into a sequence where we can get them to buy. Okay. Now, who is this for? This is for product creators, info publishers, people that are selling information, usually digitally, or maybe it's analog, like you're sending them something in the mail. And the next thing is people who are offering consulting and coaching. All right. So now you can a rolling launch where you're not doing a beginning and an end in your launch. But what you're going to want to do is have something for at least that's at least worth $500 that you can sell. That could be your expertise, coaching, consulting, or an info product, or a combination of the two. This really works for anything probably below $10,000. Okay. Now we do this without a webinar, and we do it without a 60-minute to 90-minute phone consultation. Okay. Now, does that mean that we never get on the phone? No, because if someone's close to buying, they might have a question or two, and then you can kind of tap in that sale with a quick 10-minute phone call. But the cool thing about warming them up this way is that they're qualified, they know how much it is, they know exactly what your products and services are, so they're really warm and ready to go. And then what you do is you tap them in through this process, right? So you're not going to have to do a 60 or 90-minute phone call to see if they don't have money, and you're not going to have to do a live or automated webinar. That's not to say I don't believe in those things. I just don't think you need those things to sell something that's 3,000, 5,000, even 7,000, or and even $997, $500. Okay. I'm going to show you in that 2-day workshop how to write the emails to convert into those type of sales, how to structure it if you're doing an opening and closing launch, and then how to kind of tap these sales in via text message or Facebook Messenger without having to minute phone call, and without having to do a webinar, and without having to do like a 17-step funnel. So if you want to know how to do that, we're going to be doing it live in Atlanta in August. And so if I get enough interest here, we'll put that together. But because it is live, you would have to come to Atlanta. You would have to get a hotel room, and so there would be some expenses involved, plus the cost of, the actual workshop. So it's only for people, I would say, who are already making sales and who want to just run a lot faster, a lot farther. So how to get in touch with me about that? You can send me a private message, and I will send you the details, at length, much more than I've given you here. And then if you have any questions before, you end up, signing on the dotted line and saying that you want to come, then we can answer those too. Again, this would be in August, about 6 weeks from. And so I really, the people who last time, they were really excited, and they got, people, one guy sold $1 million worth of homes in like 5 or 6 days through this content. So this is possible. Okay. Now I don't know exactly what your relationship is to your audience. I can't guarantee any kind of income from this event, but I can guarantee that you will walk away with a skill that you can use for yourself and other businesses to tap in sales without complicated funnels. Even if you're not a great writer, and it's highly likely that you will see better results if you have not been in traditional internet marketing. Let me just see if anybody has any questions. I don't see anything. But if you do want to get in touch with me about it, shoot me a private message, and I'll be posting more about it. But I wanted to let you know first, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, thanks.